This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. What up, this is DC Channel Guns. Coming to this new gun video. Appreciate you watching, like, share, and subscribe. So I want to appreciate all my subscribers. I want to appreciate all the good information. I appreciate y'all for coming to the video. Appreciate all the support, love. Appreciate all the energy. Appreciate everything that y'all doing for the 2A community. Like I said before, y'all the star people. I'm just a messenger, just the average citizen trying to uphold the Constitution, defend the Second Amendment. No fame or glory over here, people. Like I said, it's going to take the citizens to preserve the Second Amendment for future generations, just like they did for us. And that is the goal over here. That is the ultimate payoff. And, you know, with that said, I want to thank all my subscribers over here. I want to thank the new subscribers. Thank the ones that you watch my channel and stuff. You're not subscribed. I appreciate you anyway. Thank the ones that been rocking with me through the good and the bad. Nothing moves in a straight line, people. Just like our Second Amendment, we're going to have to fight. We're going to have some ups and some downs. We're going to have some wins and we're going to have some losses. But we got that long-term mindset over here. So with that said, we're going to talk about concealed carry. We're going to talk about concealed carry right now because it's the forefront. It's some headlines out there and stuff. A lot of stuff going on. We're going to be trying to cover that in the next couple of videos and stuff because there's so much going on when it comes to concealed carry. Now, for ones who watching this and, you know, want to know what is this, this is my famous, my ultimate carry, the G2C. Been through a lot. We've been through a lot of stuff and everything. She's still here holding it down for me over here at the DC Channel Guns and everything. So check out the G2C if you're still looking at a gun and everything. A great gun for home defense, concealed carry, everything. So check that out. This is an Alien Gear 3.0. Got the neoprene backing and stuff like that. Very comfortable. When it comes to concealed carry, you want to be comfortable, people. You're not going to be 100% comfortable. I don't care how much money you spend, what you buy, you're not going to be 100% comfortable. So, you know, you're going to know it's there and stuff, especially if you're wearing it for hours and hours a day. And a long day, you will know that you've been concealed carrying, but you want to make it comfortable as possible. That is the ultimate goal with all this stuff out here. But, you know, also, I think Alien Gear came out in 3.5. These have the screws and stuff. I think they eliminated that and stuff like that. And still got the shell system and stuff. But like I said, Alien Gear is great for me. There's a lot of other holsters out there that's comfortable for a whole lot of people and everything. So, you know, find what's comfortable for you, people. But, you know, just for curious minds who want to know. So with that said, we're going to get into it. Now, when it comes to concealed carry, people, ever since March of this year, 2020 and stuff, when this pandemic kicked off and everything, gun owners in this country has experienced a lot of frustration. I'm talking about, we have been dealing with a whole lot. I'm talking about, you have people who, you know, they struggling to try to get their pistol permit. They're struggling trying to get into the firearm classes and stuff. They're trying to get their CCW in there. You know, you got states that got constitution to carry. That's great. That's good. I'm talking about, you got states who don't allow you to carry. I'm talking about, you know, so a lot of citizens in this country don't have the benefit of other states and stuff like that. A lot of citizens are still trying to overturn laws so they can protect themselves and stuff. And you have states that is doing a lot to keep you from protecting yourselves, put you in danger and stuff. So we're going to talk about that because, you know, right now it has been a huge problem. Now, delays is the key word right now during 2020. If you don't remember nothing in 2020 going to 2021, remember delay. Everything is a delay. I'm talking about, so when I talked about a while back with this COVID situation where you have sheriff departments who, you know, they're coming out and they're pretty much exceeding, you know, the capacity of what they can handle when it comes to the CPLs, concealed carry, pistol permit application and stuff. I'm talking about they pretty much, they can't handle it. So they've been hiring staff and stuff. So even though they hire staff, there's still a problem. The COVID is still hanging around. Now we got pharmaceuticals that has produced some medicine and stuff for it that is pretty much gonna come out end of this year, next year, whatever. If FDA can go and get a quick approval to try to, you know, stop a lot of this stuff. But right now we're still dealing with it, people. And a lot of sheriff departments, you know, people who are caught the COVID situation that shut down the whole sheriff department, and you have thousands and thousands of applications just sitting there, and you got people waiting day to day and waiting for that. Now, because of that, there's a lot of people who bought their first firearm or concealed carrying. Now, it's a lot of things when it comes to concealed carry right now that's in the headlines and the news and stuff like that. There are states that are trying to penalize you even more for being, you know, for being caught concealed carrying without a concealed carry permit and stuff like that. So there's a lot of states doing that if you don't have a constitutional state that allow you to carry and stuff without a permit. But there's a lot of people and there's a lot of state laws, and I'm seeing laws that we're going to talk about in other videos I'm going to cover. But don't do that, people, because that putting you at risk. This can pretty much interfere with you and stuff when you're getting your background checks and stuff like that, because we don't know how this can affect you and what they putting into the system. We already understand when it comes to these red flag laws, we don't know how these states are trying to manipulate that system and everything to affect you and your Second Amendment. But right now, we have a huge delay. I've talked about Illinois, a 4-car situation. You have states who have double background checks. On top of the federal, they got their own background checks to interfere with you protecting yourself and your Second Amendment and stuff. So we got that going on. I'm talking about that is a huge problem. But right now, COVID situation, I'm talking about this second wave, second spike, going into the fall, winter, whatever the case may be, that, Dr. Fauci's been talking about and everything. And I guess the second one could be bigger than the first one. So that's what the media and stuff is putting out right now. But, you have states right now are shutting down all over again. So you're leaving the law-abiding citizen who are trying to protect themselves just hanging around who knows how long. I'm talking about just a few days of these places shut down or a week can push you back for weeks, people, probably months. There's states that, now legally, I think the background checks or whatever was supposed to take like 30 days or something, like all depends. I know your CCW could take long in my state, it'd probably take you on normal times, it'd take you about 3 months, if that. But, right now, I'm talking about there's people who's been waiting just for the pistol permit. I'm talking about from the 30 days that they get, they've been waiting for 100 days on. I'm talking about a lot of people just frustrated and everything. But with this COVID situation, people, this is the stuff that you want to avoid. You never want to be in a situation where a lot of people came off the fence in a pandemic, people, in a pandemic. When the 2A community, we've been talking about this, warning people for years and a long time. And it seems like these situations are different. Seem like they're never the same, people. It's always something new. We've been through a lot of pandemics in this country. But, right now, the demand for firearms and protection, because, your police department, they could be shut down or they can be strained because, across the country, a lot of police department people have COVID. They can't come to work. A lot of officers are home. They can't come to work. So that makes, the response time for anything happen out there. And then you have the civil unrest, these little pockets and stuff that's all over the place and everything. You got to deal with that. The criminal activity has increased because you have people that supposed to be smarter than everybody else come out, hey, I came up with a good, that's defund the police. You see how that worked out? That ain't helped none. So your major cities has spiked up in crime and everything. So guess what? People are flocking for their own personal protection. I've been saying this for a long time, people, a long time. This is nothing new. So your politicians, they take our tax money and everything, and they got their own personal security 24/7. We pay for the politicians and all this kind of stuff. We pay for the ones who are trying to take your Second Amendment away from you. We pay for the ones who are trying to shut stuff down and everything, prevent you from protecting yourself and everything. And we have been seeing in the media, a lot of these people telling you to wear a mask and all this kind of stuff. They're getting caught going places not wearing masks, not following all the protocols and stuff that they've been shoving down the law-abiding citizen and stuff for these last few months and everything. I'm talking about they want you to follow the rules, but there's an exception and everything. So this is the kind of stuff that we're dealing with and everything. And like I said before, people, at the end of the day, it's up to you. It's on you to protect yourself. I'm talking about you don't have armed security. You don't have millions of dollars like your celebrities, your movie stars, and what gets me is that you have all these celebrities, all these movie stars. They want to have their input and talk about what needs to be done, all this kind of stuff. But guess what? They're in a gated community. They have security 24/7, following all their family members and stuff. They're paying someone to carry their farm and everything. And you don't have that luxury and everything. That's why I say it's a double standard in this country when it comes to a lot of stuff. All these people who now, they're athletes, professionals, and all this stuff. So they have the right answer to tell the average citizen, which I'm the average citizen, you the average citizen, what we should do and what we can't do, while they're taking advantage of all the luxury of protecting themselves. People like the superstars, the movie stars, guess what? Your politicians, guess what? People like Bloomberg, the billionaires and stuff who has the money and everything. So, with that said, people, it's on you to protect yourself and stuff, and make sure you get what you need to protect you and your family and stuff like that, because nobody's going to do it for you and everything. So kind of want to talk about that for a little bit. This is DC Channel Guns, and I'll catch you on the next one. This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.